going to piss people off, but not everybody, just a certain type of person. And I can spot this kind of person from a mile away. Like,
once you realize the power of your silence, that is when you become a very dangerous person.
If you want to be untouchable and so fucking powerful, so magnetic, where no one can ever make you or break you, this is what you need to do.
No reaction is better than a reaction. Some people do stuff to you to get a reaction out of you.
People hate when they cannot get under your skin.
Yes, her video was perfect, and people will intentionally provoke you to get a negative reaction out of you.
What starts happening when you stop reacting to your abuser?
It's okay. You don't have to respond. There is a power in no response. You save your energy.
No reaction is better than a reaction. Some people do stuff to you to get a reaction out of you. Like I just told people on my Snapchat, if a person still get a reaction out of you, they semi still have control over your emotions. Anybody that can make you even upset, you don't even have to cry. If they make you upset or a little bit triggered, they have control over your emotion. Don't y'all see when people be ignoring people, it makes them even more madder? The best thing to do, especially dealing with a narcissist, negative person, messy person, a person that you no longer wants to deal with, ignore them. They're going to try as much as they can to get a reaction out of you. They may say little stuff to you. They may do little stuff to you because they know it triggers you. Anybody that do shit to trigger you, knowing that it triggers you, is a fucking narcissist and a person that don't give a fuck about you. So the best thing to handle those type of people is to fucking ignore them. Sometimes a no reaction is the best fucking reaction. Let them talk to themselves. Let them argue with themselves. Let them text themselves. Block, delete, and fucking move on.
here's the thing about being a non-reactive person that no one is going to tell you. You are going to piss people off, but not everybody, just a certain type of person. And I can spot this kind of person from a mile away. Like, it never ceases to amaze me how mad someone will get when they realize that I've had no reaction at all, or just not a big reaction like they were hoping. Like, they are super triggered by the fact that you are completely cool, calm, and collected all of the time, and they cannot understand that. And they envy that because they themselves cannot control their emotions, and they feel really insecure around you. Because only a really secure person can be non-reactive. Because think about it. If you're insecure about yourself and someone realizes that, they're going to be able to piss you off every single chance they get because they know exactly what your insecurities are. And personally, becoming non-reactive has literally just been my whole personality since I learned how to do it. Because what are you going to do if I don't care? Like, how can you affect me if I don't care? So one thing that I've done, and I'm going to try to explain this the best way that I can. I've been doing it for so long, it's like second nature to me. But I typically will keep my investment in people very, very low. Like, when I first meet you, I have no expectations of you. Like, and I don't do this with everyone. I want to make it clear. Like, not everyone gets this from me. I just kind of go off the vibes. And I have no investment in you until I get to meet the real you. When you first meet someone, you're really meeting their representative. You're not meeting the real them. And once that representative is gone and I see you for who you really are, it's game over. I'm going to see your hand every single time, and I'm going to know exactly what you're trying to do. And I'm going to be like, okay, this is my favorite game. So next time you're in something with someone, whether it be an argument, disagreement, whatever the case is, delay your reaction. Just delay it. I'm not telling you not to have a reaction because that's going to take practice, but just delay your reaction and let that person talk, and they're going to show themselves because they are functioning off of emotion and you're not. Being this way has brought me so much peace. Like, when I told y'all to stop caring, this is what I meant. Be non-reactive. And it's going to be difficult. Like, this took me years to master, but once I did, I just started seeing everyone in a different way. I want to make it clear that I'm not telling you to suppress your emotions or not to have any emotions at all. I am simply telling you to delay them. Just delay them a little bit. And then you will find that 9 times out of 10, your emotional reaction isn't even necessary.
Once you realize the power of your silence, that is when you become a very dangerous person. When you stop giving people a reaction, you stop responding, you stop engaging, you actually just start disengaging for real. You just disappear. Oh my gosh, you're going to start irritating a lot of spirit. People love attention, and when you take that attention away from them, they get very upset. That's why nowadays I don't really argue with people, because I realize you don't have to. I couldn't even tell you the last time I got into an argument with somebody, because I really just be chilling. I'll be like, oh, okay. I mean, it is what it is. Instead of getting all bent out of shape and trying to prove a point to somebody and prove this, that, and the third, prove nothing. Absolutely not that. Nothing. Some of y'all like to be motor mouse and you going back and forth. No. Stop it. We're done doing that. Instead, start telling people you like it. I love it. Stand on your decision. Wish them the best. And you just fall off the face of the planet. They cannot hear from you. They don't hear from you. You shut it down. Access denied. It's over. Never underestimate the power of who you are as a person. Because if somebody cannot understand your value in your presence, then they're going to have to try to figure it out in your absence forever.
It's okay. You don't have to respond. There is a power in no response. You save your energy. It shows you have emotional control. It shows you have discipline over your words. It also prevents you from saying something that you are going to regret, that you cannot take back. So it allows you to step back and see the situation for what it is, staying calm and collected and knowing when it's better to just remove yourself from a situation instead of arguing back and forth and putting your 2 cents in and trying to tell this person why they mistreated you, how they can make it better, all of that. We're not doing that. Especially if you've already expressed the issues with this person, they don't need to hear anything else from you. They are just draining you. They take advantage of you. They take you for granted. They don't value you. It's not worth it. With those people, it is okay to leave quietly. It is okay to not respond. You don't always need to have the last word. Sometimes it is beneficial to cut off the lines of communication. It's liberating. You prioritize your peace. You can feel joy. You can feel more productive because you're no longer going to be waiting for their response. You are able to move on and focus on yourself. It shows that you know how to set boundaries for yourself. It shows that you're no longer tolerating disrespect. Take your power, leave the situation alone, move on with your life, and see how much more peaceful your life becomes.
People hate when they cannot get under your skin.
Yes, her video was perfect, and people will intentionally provoke you to get a negative reaction out of you so that they can justify why they don't like you for who you are. When you are a child of the Most High, a high vibrational individual, a chosen one, whatever terminology you want to use, that light that you possess is going to irritate a lot of people that aren't used to functioning in that environment. When you walk in your peace and your truth and love, these people are going to want to bring you down to their level of familiarity. And one way they can do that is through creating drama and provoking you to respond. Because if they can't disrupt the vibe that you're at, they're going to try and bring you down to one temporarily so that they can now justify why they do not like you. Now, instead of reacting to the negativity because you and I are better than that, we are going to recognize and now starve them of our presence and energy because these low vibe losers, as she calls them, do not deserve that. We recognize our worth enough to realize that anything that does not function in the environment of intention that we are living towards, we aren't going to entertain. And because we didn't entertain it, many of them are going to feel stupid and some may even feel guilt. But you recognize that you cannot allow yourself to go back to an environment like that because you know what you are worthy of, and we are living a life of peace and harmony. So we leave these people behind and let them know that we are not for this.
If you want to be untouchable and so fucking powerful, so magnetic, where no one can ever make you or break you, this is what you need to do. I see my clients all the time making this mistake. They are lazy reactors. If you are a lazy reactor to your reality, you are not in control of your own emotions. Actually freely giving your power away to other people because your nervous system is out of whack and you have no idea how to regulate yourself. If you want to become untouchable, you need to become non-reactive. Someone is yelling in my face, I don't yell back. I do not lower myself to their level. I walk away. Bye. This is not in my reality. I gotta go. If someone is cursing me out online, I don't react. I block them. It's that easy. I'm not allowing you to enter my energy field. I'm not going to react to you. You're not going to drain of my power. You're not going to drain me of my energy. Are you fucking crazy? Who the hell are you to drain me of my power? And that's what people want. They want your reaction. They want your anger. Because you are all the way up here. They want to lower you because they are down here. So they're trying to signal a reaction out of you to bring you down to them, to humble you. Who the fuck are you to humble me? You need to understand where your power lies. It is in your emotional state. Your dominant emotional state is what manifests your reality for you. So if you're constantly being a lazy reactor, oh my god, this person cut me off on the road, I'm gonna curse them out. And I just got an extra AT&T bill for $50 more. I'm gonna fucking panic. I'm gonna curse up a storm. I'm gonna be so mad for the rest of the day. This is gonna ruin my whole week. If that's you, if you are constantly a lazy reactor, you are not in control of your entire reality. And why would you want that for yourself? Listen, you are the operant power of your reality. You have no idea that all the power lies within it, lies inside of you. Your ability to remain cool, calm, and collected and know when to walk away and reserve your energy makes you untouchable.
Stop explaining, stop arguing, stop going back and forth, stop giving people grand theses, stop trying to justify yourself. Zip it up. Like, y'all not tired of going back and forth with people about what you deserve and why they should be doing this and why you deserve that? Like, y'all not tired of just motor mouthing away? Like, there's just so much power in not responding. I promise y'all, I don't argue with people no more. I literally just be like, oh, okay, you like it, I love it, adios, and I'm gone. Like, I think we be forgetting that no response is a response. It's actually a very powerful response. And even when I was younger, I used to feel like I needed to prove a point to people and be the last one to say this. I feel like I need to be the last one to say nothing, because I'll just head up out of here real quick. You cannot control nobody in this world but yourself. So focus on yourself. Focus on your actions, because really, that's the only thing you can control. People are going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. So instead of like getting a migraine and working yourself up and throwing a hissy fit and having a mental breakdown, let people do what they're gonna do. You observe what people do and you move accordingly. And I'm not saying don't have a healthy line of communication with people. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that we be giving people too many times the benefit of the doubt that they don't even deserve. People be knowing what they doing. Like, you can sit around here like, what a fool, and they didn't know, they knew, they just didn't care. Once you realize that people don't care, that's when you could take the steps to be like, okay, bet, this is how you moving. Well, I'm a hop, skip, and jump over here because this is how I'm moving now.
So here's a superpower that you need to practice. Practice non-reactiveness. If something triggers you, remember, you are the one responsible for those triggers. That means that somewhere deep within you, you're holding on to a limiting belief about yourself or some sort of label or something that throughout your life was programmed into you, and you can absolutely change that belief. You're not stuck. You can change your life. If you react and place the power of your feelings on someone else, then you're giving that person power over your life, over your emotions, and over the way you feel. Remember, you always have the power and you always have control over how you're going to react. So keep practicing non-reactiveness and practice deciding and standing firm that you will decide what you give your attention and your power and your reaction to.
What starts happening when you stop reacting to your abuser? Do you ever react in a way that makes you feel really icky and you're like, this is not me, I'm not an angry person, I'm not hateful, I don't call people names, I don't throw things, this is not who I want to be, am I the wrong one, what is going on here, how do I get out of this? When you're in these types of situations, it becomes super complex because you don't know who's at fault, where it all started. There's a lot of love bombing, there's a lot of ups and downs, it's a roller coaster ride, and you just get really, really confused. Especially when you've been taught to stand up for yourself and to hold people accountable and tell them how you truly feel. That typically works with people who are pretty stable in life. When it comes to toxic people, narcissists, addicts, alcoholics, it's a totally different ballgame that many of us don't understand how to play. I've learned a shit ton over the years, and I'm going to share some tips with you. Next time an argument comes up, I encourage you to try to shift your mindset a little bit. Try to not justify, don't argue, no need to defend yourself. Just kind of take a step back, maybe say a sentence or two, and then if it gets heated, remove yourself from the situation. Sometimes being quiet and not reacting is standing up for yourself, and here's why. When you don't react, and you don't yell, you don't call somebody names, you don't do these things, there's nothing for them to turn on to you. There's nothing for them to shift blame on to you. And you're able to see the relationship and the arguments and the toxicity for what it truly is. It's so much better for just your peace, but it's also better because you're going to be able to look at reality in a way that you've never been able to look at it before. Because when we react or we argue, we defend ourselves, we throw fits in a way that is so unlike us, we just get caught in the middle again, and then we don't know what to do next. It's okay to take a step back. Sometimes being quiet and sometimes not telling your partner everything that you feel in that moment, sometimes that is standing up for yourself. That's a way for you to actually see things for what they truly are. And then you're able to take a step forward that's going to empower you. We work with many women and men who have practiced this, and they're definitely seeing a difference in their relationships and in their life. So I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. This is stuff that is actually working. Give it a shot, try it out, see what happens, give yourself some time, and remember that you cannot change these people. So reacting isn't going to change them. Not reacting isn't going to change them, but it is going to change you.
So, no reaction is the best reaction. Next time somebody tries you, somebody comes at you, you know what to do. You know what to do, sis. We are not giving them anything, not giving energy. No energy, nothing. We are going to behave. We are going to give them nothing. Let them be disappointed by our reactions, you know. We are doing better. We can do better. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Till next time, I love you. Bye.